CTGP has 216 custom tracks, but every so often a new track replaces an old one, whether it be glitchy, not fun to play on, or unpopular. In the year of 2021, there have been a total of 23 tracks added, which means 23 tracks previously in CTGP were removed. This video basically talks about these 23 removed tracks. I'll be going over the tracks by which track replaced them, how the track plays, and if it's fun in my opinion. And after going over all the tracks, I'll give my verdict on if the track should have been removed or not. This will be a two-part video. For the first part, I'll be covering the tracks that got removed in the January to May updates, and in the second part, I'll be covering the tracks that got removed in the July to December updates. Hope you enjoyed this video. The January update was the first CTGP track update of 2021, and it gave us two new tracks, Windy Whirl and Spectral Station, which replaced Red Loop and Galvany Falls respectively. Let's talk about Red Loop first. This track is not that good, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really like this track. There's way too much hazards, and the track is basically a simple loop. And it's red. It's not that fun to play on. When I first played this track, I hated it so much. Our other track removed from the January update is Galvany Falls. The track is pretty boring, and the layout and design is simple. However, it could be fun to play on, but that'll go really quick the more you play. The visuals look nice, I guess, but it's not a track that I would play that much. But here's the funny thing. This track got added in July 2020. It's only had 6 months in CTGP. What the heck? Now moving on to the tracks removed in the February update, where there were 4. Let's start with Aria Raceway, which was replaced by Medieval Castle Grounds. The track was okay, I'd say. However, it didn't really play the best, and it was an old track. Playing this wasn't that fun in my opinion, so there's not that much to say about this track. On the other hand, the second track removed was Seaside Resort, which got replaced by Fungal Jungle. Unlike Aria Raceway, this track was pretty fun to drive on, and had a good theme and layout. Some parts can be a little weird, but overall the course was great. It was a bit sad to see it go, but it was a little old. I hope it can make a comeback someday. The third track removed was Hell Pyramid, which got replaced by CTR Engine Labs. The track was quite hard to drive on, and some parts were weird, like bumpiness for example. Although the track may have had a decent theme, it was old and was dated, which is probably why it was removed. Now to the fourth and last track to get removed in February, that track being Bayside Boulevard, being replaced by Woohoo Island. The track had some issues and played a little weirdly, even though you could have some fun on it. It felt a little cramped and too much stuff going on. However, some people did like the track a little. I think the theme was good, but the rest wasn't that good in my opinion. The May CTGP track update also had 4 tracks removed, the first of which being SNES Donut Plains 1, which got replaced by Pinewood Path. The track was based off of the DS remake, and either way, the track is very boring, dull, and annoying. It also has 5 laps as well, which doesn't help things. It is a SNES remake however, and it's very hard to make a SNES track interesting. Next track removed was DKR Ancient Lake, which got replaced by Saltwater Lake. The track, like Donut Plains 1, was boring, dull, and didn't have anything interesting. It is the first track of Diddy Kong Racing, so it would be expected if it had a simple design, but it just doesn't do well in Mario Kart Wii, especially since the track isn't remade in any sort of way. The third track is GBA Boo Lake, which got replaced by Dark Matter Fortress. The track was a good creation of Boo Lake, but it's Boo Lake. Broken Pier is a better Super Circuit Ghost track in my opinion, and this track doesn't really have anything going for it. It had some cool jumps I guess, but other than that, it's just a boring ghost course. And finally, the final track removed in the May update was Rockside River, aka the most forgettable track in CTGP back then, being replaced by Water Village. It was a short and simple track, a very simple track design, and had a decent but quite boring theme. The track was quite fun to play I guess, but since it was so forgettable, it probably got removed that way. And that comes to the end of part 1. Part 2 will be released after this video, so make sure to tune into that video when it releases. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!